titled Faith Pitch of Life. Faith Pitch of Life, Tony Mendoza.
It was July 16, 1990. Our country, the Philippines, just had the most destructive earthquake ever recorded, with a magnitude of 7.7. I was underneath a 3-inch thick table, crouching for my life. Fellow Toastmasters, guess. I will never forget that one fateful afternoon. My life was changed. My hope, my determination was challenged. We were first-year students then, full of life, full of fire. I enrolled myself to a karate class because I wanted to challenge my life, never knowing that that afternoon would be the most challenging event in my life. As we all prepared and rushed to the basement where we hold our karate lessons, as we take our lessons every afternoon after class, and as we prepared for our first dance, as we prepared our first boxes, the earth shook slowly. And we looked at each other. And suddenly, a violent shake happened. And we all shouted like little girls. And right at that moment, I could remember this. My karate sensei, a third dan, a black belter from a karate instructor, became a magician. He became a magician because he disappeared instantly as he ran so fast, leaving all the kids back in the room. But at very moment too, I pulled out my friend and we went inside the table, just beside the wall. And boom! Everything turned back. That was just the beginning of a horrible experience. 4 hours. It's so terrible. 4 hours we could feel the earth crack, the ceiling fall, the slabs break. Nothing we could do. After 4 hours, everything became still. There was silence. Amidst those silence, I could hear children crying. Maybe my friends, maybe I don't know. So I called up, who's with me? Daniel was with me, was the only guy I could recognize. The third guy couldn't see. 4, 5, and 6. And all we recounted were 6 guys. Were there. 6 little boys. And we counted hour after hour. And we were all there, never knowing what would happen to us. 9 hours have passed as we counted. An aftershock happened. This time, my fear happened. Number 4, when we called him up, he did not answer. We were afraid, but we didn't know what's happening. There was 1, me, 2, 3, 5, and 6. 11 hours later on, number 5 didn't answer. And that was where I was starting to be, I was trembling. I was afraid. Anybody could be next. 16 hours. The strongest aftershock happened. This time, number 6 didn't answer. And all was left was 1, 2, and 3. This time, we knew anybody could be next. We were shaking underneath that table. We didn't know who would be next. Then when I closed my eyes and I said, if it's me, and I opened my eyes, I saw a faint pitch. A faint pitch of light illuminating the room. Seconds later on, I heard a voice. A very familiar voice. Saying, son, be strong. Son, stay with us. I couldn't answer back, but I could remember that voice. I could recognize that voice. That voice was my dad. My dad, who was a miner, gathered all his men. They walked for numbers of hours to go to the crash site. He went there and pulled us out. He pulled each and every one of us, and I was the last one to be pulled out. When I saw his face, I felt light. When he pulled me in his arms, I felt like it was a fresh breath of air. When he held me, he was looking at me so intensely. He said, the first thing I could remember up to now was when he said, "Son, I'm sorry I was late. I was late. But I know you will survive. You will survive because for 22 hours, I know, I could feel it in my heart that you're alive." In life, darkness will come. Like pitch black darkness. Everything will come falling in our head. Sometimes it will be so difficult for us that we may lose hope. That sometimes we don't know what's coming into us. Or will there be a chance for rescue? That experience in life, that earthquake, took the greatest challenge to me. Like a little boy crouching underneath the table, never knowing what will come next. If it's me or the other boy. But when that comes, no matter how great the challenge will be, you, me, and everybody in this room just have to remember that we have each and every one in our heart that faith teaches.